left of screen is James Wharton, to the right your pole sitter Gerard G, and we are go for the sprint race here at Barcelona. An even start off the line, and Gerard G coming over to defend his lead immediately from the red and white Prima of James Wharton. We've got Freddie Slater in the Trident in third, down towards the first corner. Here comes James Wharton firing round the outside, trying to take the lead from Gerard G, but G just about holding on, Wharton holding on to second, and now Freddie Slater going round the outside of the Australian driver, the Audi Junior, trying to go into second place. It's been a great start for Gerard G, and James Wharton, can he hold on to second? Freddie Slater taking it all the way round the outside, downhill now into the left-hander, and that'll be second place for Slater Pierce.
Oh, Wharton went for the lead, didn't he, around the outside of turn one? Brave effort, but she just gave him a squeeze and came out on top. Then Slater and Wharton side by side through 3 and 4, and the outside of 4 became the inside for 5. Slater from third to second, now chasing down your Dams Luxor drive for the lead.
Freddie Slater could be vulnerable though. Look, James Wharton has DRS, he's closing in, and Slater's going to have to go defensive, but Wharton finds space on the inside, and that's second place for James Wharton. Let's look back at this overtake for the lead.
Yeah, so it was a good middle sector for Wharton, gets him in the toe. Gerard G actually choosing not to defend it at this early stage of the race. What's going on here? This is the last sector. Oh, so Rivera came out the last corner. Oh, no power, and actually, unfortunately, really held up one of the Rodin cars. Who was that? I didn't catch the number.
Is that Badouer? I think it might be.
Yeah, it is.
Right, Freddie Slater on the attack once again, closing in on Gerard G. I think he'll be close enough to launch an attack in towards turn one. There he goes, down the inside. Good driving from Freddie Slater. He's up to second place, and he's chasing a first win, virtual safety car. Well, let's find out what happened then here to Rivera, Pierce.
This was the exit, the lap before of turn 14. So turns in as normal. Oh, interesting.
There we go, yeah.
Just went for power and nothing.
So Kolnagi is out. We've got Ernesto Rivera coming to a stop through the last few corners. James Wharton then taking us back to full speed into the last 2 corners. We come, and Slater is right with him as they head into the final corner. We are back green in the sprint race here in Formula 3 at Barcelona. On to lap 11 we will go. Now down to 10, they'll have DRS down here next time, as long as they're within a second of the car ahead. Noah Stromstead trying to sell the dummy on Alessandro Giusti, who was wise to it. We've got the 19 of Christian Ho here, who's under investigation. He is going to be passed by Nicola Lacorte round the outside, and one of the other Dams cars, that's a bit of Bakhti, I think, going wide through turn 1.
Yeah, we saw them going wide again. We go up towards turn 4 for this battle further down the order. That's for McLaughlin in the Red Bull car, with Taito Kato on his continuing charge from the pit lane around the outside of turn 4. That was tasty.
What a move, and is he going to go for it again, Taito Kato? Yes, he is. Down the inside, a bit of Bakhti, who cuts him off. And Taito Kato means business here. He wants to get on the move as quickly as possible. This was the move from Lacorte. Oh, perfect.
Barrichello down towards turn 1, on board. Barrichello having to go to the outside, braking late. Can he get ahead by the apex? Looks like he does. Excellent move.
Coconut, well done.
Nice coconut.
Barrichello. And look at this. That's Ugochukwu trying to pass Enzo Deligny there. Enzo Deligny defending, and he's going to run wide through turn 2. That'll open the door coming up through 3, and Ugochukwu's going to have to send it all the way round the outside. Oh, and he spun! Ugochukwu spinning off into the gravel. Oh dear, Ugochukwu. That is off into the gravel. Adrian Campos watching there. Let's look back at this then, Piers.
So we go through turn 3, off the racing line. You can see the dust being kicked up underneath the car there. There was nothing that the VAR car did on the inside wrong. There was space for Ugochukwu there, but you could see the dirt, the marbles, the rubber, and then as soon as the car was sideways, there was no way it could be caught. And unfortunately, that's the second time we've seen a Campos car in exactly that spot of gravel this weekend. It was Noel Leon in F2 in the first lap of practice, now Ugochukwu in FIA F3.
Andy, let's try to make power brakes in every straight as you did in Melbourne for the restart. The way we keep the tire tiny hotter.
Yeah, but let me manage the situation. I know the procedure. Please let me do my job.
Sorry, I will shut up.
That was interesting.
Well, yeah.
The team asking him to power brake on all the straights, keep the tyres in like you did in Melbourne.
Yeah, they can see the opportunity ahead, can't they? Down the start-finish straight we go. We're back green once again in this sprint race at Barcelona. Lap 17 of 21. Gerard G in third place, trying to defend from Tappinen, who looks to the outside.
Yeah, we're on board with De Palo, further down the order. On the left-hand side, we've got, I think that is Badaway. Oh, so
Wow.
Hard to call exactly just from one shot there.
There's a little bit further back, that's Jin Nakamura trying to go past Nando Woodbin and Bakti, who has a penalty in this race, and round he goes in that silver high-tech car.
Strumstead in the number 4 blue, white and red Trident car, looking to the outside, but turn 10 goes left for so long that it's hard to go there. Then outside again for Strumstead. Can he go around the outside of turn 12? Yes, he can. Oh, that's the move of the weekend so far. Excellent driving.
Freddie Slater, though, is going to be looking all in his mirrors. Gerard G running a little bit wide through the penultimate corner, but let's watch them then down the start-finish straight. DRS will go open for Gerard G. Down towards the first corner they go. Is he getting closer? Freddie Slater has lost DRS to James Wharton, but Gerard G closing in. Is he going to send it down the inside? Slater defending. Gerard G looking to the outside. The fight is on for the last 2 spots on the podium.
Oh, Slater defending at the very last legal moment there, forcing Shi to go to the outside. Now look at Tappinen. Can he do what Ugashiku couldn't? Oh, he's been forced off the circuit. He's not going to be able to keep that position. But we go side by side into turn 4.
Oh, wheel to wheel. James Wharton has had such a difficult season so far, had to go through a recovery process after his incident in Australia, but James Wharton is going to return and going to put himself onto the top step of the podium. It's a first win for Prima Racing since Spa in 2024. Freddie Slater finishes in second, another podium for him, and it's back-to-back sprint race podiums for Gerard G. He'll be looking to make this his first of many trophies this season. That'll give him a huge amount of confidence after what has been a very challenging season for him so far. This result definitely provisional because there was a few penalties in there and still some investigations going on. But let's call it as we see it for now. James Wharton takes the win, his first win of the season. Freddie Slater in second place. Gerard G, back-to-back sprint race podiums for him. Then Tappinen in fourth place.
Now it's the time to celebrate. Wharton is going to enjoy this taste of the champagne and victory once again.